career is not an accident.
Better than us, depending on where you're from and what you've been through.
You're watching the GAUDS show hosted by Ray Daniels.
I'm a facilitator of dreams. I am not here to take you to your dream.
Too much money in a record deal can really enslave you.
King Damon, formerly of the Underdogs. There's only 2 of those.
This is Wendy Day from Rap Coalition.
106 & Park was created by me. I created the show for Bow Wow.
We the guys that cut the checks and made checks for people.
You're watching me right here on the GAUDS show.
On the GAUDS show tonight.
God bless America.
Hey, what's up? It's your girl Tamira, aka a girl from Harlem.
And what's up, everybody? This is Ray Daniels, aka the Culture Referee.
And this is the GAUDS show.
Book, book, book. And before we get started, like, subscribe, share. I know it feels like nothing, but those are the things that help shows like this go further. So it costs you nothing what we're asking for, and we're going to keep giving y'all some good content. Let's get it.
Okay, so I'm going to start off with some trending topics today.
Before we start off, I want to shout out to my clothing sponsor.
Okay.
3400.
Love them.
I love the sweater. If you want to get your sweater from 3400, just go to 3400place.com. And if you want to be a sponsor for the show and put some drip on me and Tamira, we will take it. Sunglasses, hair products, whatever. We are here. We are whores for the brands. We are some
sending
whores.
this to my mom.
We are whores. If you send it to your mom, this is how I get the ROI. This is how we're going to get the ROI. Mama wants the ROI. This is how we're going to get it. Let's go.
Okay. First of all, these are really good quality. But anyway, I'll be trying to steal one for myself. Teron, can I have one, please? Anyway, so T.I. talked about passing on 21 and Young Thug.
What was his reasons?
I didn't get the full story, but have you ever passed on an artist, and has that affected your ability to kind of believe in yourself?
No. I've never passed on an artist. There hasn't been an artist or talent that I haven't encountered that I haven't seen something in. But I'm a believer of people, and if you believe in yourself, I'm down. So there's a lot of people who I fucked with before they made it, and they always just like Tone Stith, for example. I think Tone Stith is one of the most talented R&B singers in the world. I try to sign him before anybody else. Ask him. I'm always the first guy there.
Oh gosh, but like that doesn't like. Okay, because I feel like in order to even attempt to be in this industry, you have to have some type of confidence. So to tell people, like, just have confidence.
You can see fake confidence. I know fake confidence. I can spot it a mile away.
How the hell you going to lead with fake confidence? Because to come to somebody like you, you're really intimidating. You have a big name.
Exactly.
So you have to have a certain level. That's why I can spot
fake confidence, because usually it's in the eyes. The eyes tell you everything. If they can't lock eyes with you, they don't believe what they're saying.
I know that's right. If you was T.I., would you have signed 21 and Young Thug?
I don't know T.I.'s situation. I don't know T.I.'s situation.
Well, not if you were him, but if you were you and you had a label and they came to you before they
were
really started.
I'm going to give you a fun fact.
Love a fun fact.
When I was working at Epic, I tried to sign Young Thug because I was A&R on Future's album. And you can ask Future's manager Orlando this story. That was the first time I ever met Thug. I was the only time I ever met him. Like I didn't. It's not like I knew him. Like we know each other now, but I remember he was just in the studio and you could just see the raw talent in him. And I just remember him offering candy. He was eating candy, like, oh, you want some candy? Like, he was eating, like, Laffy Town. So he was like, want some candy? And I was like, man, this kid is interesting. Like, he was in the studio with Future. We was over at Red Zone. But then Atlantic had rights to Young Thug. That's why he's on 300. And they sent us a cease and desist, so we couldn't get him on a plane. This is back when Boo was his manager. Shout out to Boo. So yeah.
But what was the cease and desist for? Just because you were
well,
trying
because he had a deal in place already with Gucci or Mike Karen, and both of them were linked to Atlantic. So it was. I don't remember. I don't remember.
So that's like a way of a label protecting their artists and making sure they don't.
Well,
get
that was their way of saying y'all can't sign him if y'all wanted to. He's gonna sign to us when it's time. And when you send a cease and desist, you know that's a legal document. So I remember we had to just back off. But yeah, I mean, I remember Future in Orlando introduced me to Young Thug when we was just trying to get him.
Have you ever sent a cease and desist letter to anybody?
Never said the cease and desist.
Look at me all in the Kool-Aid and don't know the flavor. So 50 Cent's calling BS on claims that Jay-Z had more influence on hip-hop than Eminem. How do you feel about that?
50 Cent, and I'm going to be honest with you. I love that he's loyal to Eminem. But 50 Cent is fucking bugging. Eminem, listen, let me tell you something. I have thoughts on Eminem, and just being honest, Eminem is an incredible rapper. He is an incredible rapper. Let's make sure that's out there. But if he were black, he wouldn't have been as big as he was. That's why I love him, though, because he knew that. That's why he honored our community and fucked with us the way he did. He knew his leverage was white, that he was white. And every chance he get, he shined the light on black artists. That's why I love Eminem. But 75% of why he was the biggest rapper, selling more records than he was because he was white. You want me to prove it to you?
Yeah, look, come on. You got
okay, so I'm going to prove it to you. Name no black rapper can do a song dissing his mother. Period. No black rapper can do a song dissing his mother. Tupac actually said, even though you were a crack fiend, Mom, you always were a black queen. In our community, when you love, no matter what your mother did to you, you're going to love her. So when no rapper alive can do, I'm sorry, mama, like nobody could have did a diss song against their mom. Eminem has every black rapper in history that became a global superstar had to make club music.
Eminem doesn't have
Eminem has never had to make a clubs record. Every black rapper that had to make it on a global level, even from 50 Cent to Jay-Z to whoever, you name them, that went on a global level, had to make records that geared toward women. Eminem never had to do it. He literally plays by his own rules because he's not black. But I love him, but I'm only speaking facts.
Oh. You know me.
That's why Jay-Z is more influential. There are 1,000 more Jay-Z's. There are 1,000 attempts to be Jay-Z's in hip-hop. There's no attempt to be Eminem.
I'm not going to say it, but I will say.
Don't say it. I want you. We talked about you having an opinion. Come on, Kathy Lee.
No, because I said I wasn't going to bring up race into Black History Month. So
bring it up. I want to hear it.
Well, it's not necessarily race. I just think that he got, like you said, he gets away with a lot of shit that we could have.
It's not that he gets away.
Carson Daly, my bum is on your lips and all that would have never happened for a black rapper.
You can't say he gets away. No, that's unfair. He does what white people do. He's not getting away. Getting away means he's doing something and people are letting it slide. He's doing what white kids do.
But at that time, I have to disagree with you because at that time, it wasn't okay for any of that type of behavior to be happening. He went and put a fake butt on somebody's mouth on TV. He showed animals having sex. That was unheard of at that time.
If I told you there's an artist out here putting a fake ass on themselves, having animals fake sex, running around dressed up like Batman or Robin. And I said, I'm going to give you $1 million if you can pick his race. He's one of two things. He's black or he's white. What would you say?
Well, we obviously know.
No, what would you say? I'm speaking hypothetically.
He's white.
Of course he is.
Get away with it.
But he can't get away with saying nigga then, I guess. You can't look at it like that. He's playing within that's why I respect him. He's playing within the parameters he's allowed to play within. He's not a white boy trying to be black. He's a white boy being extra white. And that's why it worked, because there's more white people in America than there are black people.
He was just white.
So he was marketing himself to white people, but because he was an ill rapper, black people messed with him. And that's what Eminem is. And that's why Eminem could never be in my top 10 rappers, because he did not play by the rules that everybody else that we would compare him to had to play by.
What's the direct influence that Eminem had on the culture?
I don't know. I don't think Eminem was a cultural artist. I think he was an ill MC that was signed to one of the most culturally relevant producers in history, and that's why he was so big. Don't forget, if Eminem was signed to fucking David Foster, he wouldn't have been as big as he was. He was the perfect storm. he was signed to Dr. fucking Dre, which means Negroes fucked with him. Because he was with the King producer Negro. And then he was rapping and making music for white people. And white people loved it. And that's why it worked. Let's not confuse it. But he's not in the top 10 rappers. He will never be in my top 10. Jadakiss is 10 times iller than him, in my opinion. And if Jadakiss was white with that ill shit, Jadakiss probably would be the biggest selling rapper of all time. But he was black, so guess what he had to do? You want to model in ma? Knock yourself out. He had to do what every nigga had to do. And that's why I can't put Eminem and say what 50 Cent said. Mind you, I'm not dissing nobody. I'm telling the truth. Nothing I said was not a fact. He did what he played his way, and that's why he won. And he was the only person that could play that way. And that's the fact. And Hove, on the other hand, had to play. You don't forget, Hove got dissed by Tupac. Tupac died in 96. Hove got dissed by Tupac.
What did Tupac say?
Well, he said, Jay-Z died too, looking up a Mob Deep. Nigga, when I find you.
I knew you would know
Nigga,
it.
bomb first, on the first song of Machiavelli, bomb first, we. Like, he was dissing Jay-Z. That was 96. We are in 2023. Literally 27 years later, Jay-Z is still that nigga. That's why you can't fucking do what you just did, 50. I understand what 50 is at. I think him and Jay-Z has an interesting relationship, and I also think that he's trying to stay true to his home team. Look, if you ask me, the two most important places to my life is College Park, and you want to know what's second? Take a guess.
I would say here or something.
No, College Park is Atlanta. Atlanta, Georgia, College Park. What would you say is second after Atlanta, Georgia?
Bronx, New York.
Nope.
Fayetteville.
Nope. St. Thomas, Virgin Islands.
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Because the niggas that I made all my money with, that I changed my life with, are from there. I'm going to always honor. You can't, I don't give a fuck if you say Jamaica, Anguilla, whatever. No island is better than the Virgin Islands. That's just my bias.
So
I can admit that. So that's what 50 Cent is doing. Nobody can fuck with M. That's why he does it. Because he made his money with him. He's supposed to. But he know that's cap.
Delulu, yeah.
But he know that's bullshit.
So who has any other rapper had more influence on the culture more than Jay-Z?
Only other rapper I would say that has a bigger, it's two. It's only, but I think one is almost unfair to say because he was signed to Hove and that's Ye. But he was signed to Jay-Z, so now Ye's influence is Jay-Z's influence, right? And the other one is Drake. But like everybody from 2010 on is 808s and Heartbreaks. Every rapper. 808s and Heartbreaks influence every rapper. Kid Cudi, Drake, Kendrick, all of them. 808s and Heartbreaks. The sound, the darkness of it. I'm telling you, bruh.
Is Birdman can't be considered an artist, right? He's just a
Birdman
CEO.
When the last
Like
time
Cash
Birdman
Money
put out an
was the
album?
biggest that had what Birdman
You
produced
remember Lil
was
Wayne?
the biggest
Does anybody
influence?
remember this song? No, you had a lot of bros try to steal your heart. What do you think that came? That was 808s and Heartbreaks. Kanye, 808s and Heartbreak. I'm telling you, Kanye is probably the most influential rapper of all time. He's probably the most influential artist of all time. First of all, let's be clear. What album really? Jay-Z, the Hard Not Like Life album was the album that really blew him out the water, right? But then don't forget he came with that Life and Times of Sean Carter 3. He also came with Rock La Familia. But when did Jay-Z become the greatest? In 2001 when he dropped The Blueprint. Who gave him the Blueprint sound? A young producer from Chicago named Kanye West.
I was agreeing with you on Ye. It was the Drake I wasn't really.
But Drake is everybody Drake's son now. Like everybody Drake's son. Drake is actually how big Kanye would be if Kanye was light skinned.
Now we going into colorism. Wasn't me.
I'm not being funny enough, but don't Drake is the beige king. What the fuck?
But you know what?
I'm not trying to be funny.
Drake's from Canada.
But no. Can I tell you why I say that? Drake is a cheat code. Wanna know why?
Because he's half white.
He could put on a what's that thing that they wear?
Yarmulke.
A yarmulke, and he could say nigga. He's half Jew, half black. I mean, he gonna get let in rooms over there where it's all the money at, and he gonna be letting rooms over here where it's all the culture. You can't beat him.
That's why, all right.
He's the king of the beige. He's King Beige, and my kids are beige, so I'm not disrespecting nobody. I'm just saying, let's talk facts. Drake is as big as he is. Don't think it's not because he's half white.
You know what's crazy? I've never heard that conversation when it comes to male rappers. They always have these conversations with females, like, oh, if they were lighter. But I never looked at it in a male aspect.
I'm not talking about light
skin.
Oh, well,
not yet. You're saying
I'm saying
religion,
the fact
culture,
that
all of that.
He can wear a yarmulke and he can say nigga. That is a cheat code. You know what else is that? J. Cole. He's half black, half white. So he doesn't have to be niggered out, juried out. He doesn't have to be, because there's another side to his culture that allows him to be whatever he wants to be and accept it.
Is J. Cole's mother white or father white?
I wouldn't know.
Anybody? His mom?
His mom. Yeah, I thought it was his mom. But and mind you, J. Cole's a great rapper. But if J. Cole was 100% black, I don't think J. Cole is as big as he is. That's why the most superior rapper in the last 10 years is Kendrick fucking Lamar. That's the nigga. That's a black, dark-skinned nigga from Compton that made it bigger than everybody with nothing but skills. Way different. That's why I give Kendrick what I give him. That's why Kendrick is, to me, one of the GOATs. He don't have a cheat code. Only advantage you can say Kendrick had is he's from Compton. And you know, NWA is from Compton. He's not from Jackson, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? He's not from Tuscaloosa, Alabama. You know, like if he was from there, he's from Compton. That's, Tuscaloosa.
He said say it right.
So I'm saying he's not from Tuscaloosa. So because he's from Compton, that's leverage. But we don't talk enough about, maybe I'm giving away too much information right now, but
this
shit ain't making sense.
Yeah, it is.
I'm just saying, a lot of people's superpowers, things that's out of their control.
I never looked at that. First of all, I didn't know Drake was half Jewish. So
his mom is white.
I know she's white, but you could be all types of white.
He's Jewish though. He's half Jewish.
European.
I'm saying, but he's half Jewish.
Okay.
Drake is.
The J. Cole thing, I did not know. I'm gonna have to.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, that's why.
Can I ask this on the show? Do you think white women could raise black men?
They do.
Well, yeah, but do you think they understand fully what they're doing? Because, like, how can somebody who, one, isn't a man and isn't black raise a kid that is that?
Ooh, you know what they do that black women don't do?
Oh, please tell me. Please tell me, Ray. Please tell me.
Okay. She just made me feel like I'm about to say something wrong.
I just want to know what white women do that black don't.
When they raise black men, they protect them. Black women can't protect black sons because they know what's out there. They understand what they got to deal with. So they got to prepare them. It's a difference. You can't prepare, if you're a white woman raising a black man, you can't prepare him from the world. So you have to protect him. You have to that's why they run. That's why it's a freedom that they have, because they moms are like, if anybody fuck with you, I'll be at those police neck. I'll be there. And it's usually, if the black father's around, he's like, hey, look, nigga, you's a nigga. All right, let me tell you how it's going to go when you're out there. It's just different. White women, when they raise black kids, they protect them. And when black women raise black kids, they prepare them.
I'll take that.
I wasn't you could clap for me. I wasn't disrespecting nobody.
No clap.
Tamira makes it seem like I'm about to say some wild shit.
You don't know what's gonna happen. So I wanted to know, and I think that was a good answer. So thank you for letting me know that. So
by the way, it's no malicious. It's no malice in my heart. It's no malice in my heart.
It's none in his.
It's none in my heart. I'm just saying I'm gonna tell the truth. And if you think the truth is like if you think what I'm saying is offensive, then I ask you to remove your motherfucking privilege. Because this ain't me dissing nobody. This is just me acknowledging privilege that's around us.
That clip you posted on your page the other day, we need to have that integrated into this conversation somewhere. The Caucasian woman trying to figure out why she was offensive that the black lady in the workplace was selling or doing better than her. We need to incorporate that in this.
Yeah, because they're the leaders. This they shit. Like, this has never been America. The first time, and I don't know about you, but I'm speaking as a black man who didn't think he could be shit. The first time I thought that we belonged here was when Obama won. That was the first time I felt like, well, damn, maybe they do like us.
Right.
And then you realize, but guess what he was too?
Half black, half white.
He was the president of beige.
Yeah, literally.
Dog, his mother is white. Dog is no disrespect. If Obama was dark skinned, he probably wouldn't have won.
Yeah, you got to be digestible.
It's not just he digestible. We claimed him, and what really made him black in our eyes was his wife's name was Michelle, and she was a black woman, and that's what made him black in our eyes. That's what made him black in our eyes. But white people knew he's half us in there. Half of us is in there. They're celebrating. And guess what? He was also raised in a white household. So
the culture is different.
So, like I said, he can come in the room and be one thing, and he can also say, "What's up, my nigga?" That's why, have you ever seen, remember that Key and Peele shit where he shook the white man's hand, then went to, he's like, "Come on, baby."
Bring it in.
He was a hybrid of two cultures.
That's what it is.
That's why, and his skin color was right.
All right, so one of the rappers were out, and a fan tried to take a picture with them, and he declined the picture because he was on his way leaving the show, and she was like, "Oh, don't forget you in Chicago," like kind of trying to threaten him.
She was right.
So you got to stop and take pictures with every fan just because you're in Chicago?
Let me tell you something. You ever been to Iraq?
Absolutely not.
You haven't, right?
And I will not go.
Guess what? You won't go, but what if you were? What if somebody in Iraq paid us $1 million to bring the podcast there for 3 fucking days? We are all going. I'm telling everybody in this room, we are going.
I'm getting it army.
And guess what? When they say Tamira has to do the show with her whole goddamn face covered up, she will.
Sure will. So if y'all have any offers,
you know why? Because we in Iraq and we want to go home. So if you in another motherfucking city, you better be a little nicer, because certain cities, they might not let you go home. So she was 100% right. Who is the rapper?
When in Rome.
Hey, listen, when you around other people when I'm around Virgin Island people, Isaac Rahman.
What?
I'm dead serious. I'm around Virgin Island people, Isaac Rahman. I from Rock when I'm around Virgin Island people. Nigga, I know what's going on. Y'all ain't about to act like, because you know they stopped at, who's the Yankee? Then I started realizing, I'm the Yankee. Okay, yeah, I got to talk like I'm y'all. I was the motherfucking Yankee. Then it's like, hold the fuck on. Motherfucker laugh. Look at Ray with his boat shoes on. Ha, the Yankee with his boat shoes. Hey.
Okay, so Young Buck said that he had filed for bankruptcy in order to get out of his G-Unit deal. Is that something that people typically do in the industry, and how would that work?
I've never heard of that.
So people can't,
I've never heard of that.
Okay.
That's a science that don't make sense to me.
Why doesn't it make sense?
Because I don't understand what bankruptcy has to do with a record deal. Now, maybe the debt I owe, but that doesn't get you out of a contract. I don't, mind you, I've never filed bankruptcy, so I don't know. So I don't really like speaking on shit that I don't know, because I don't want to start trouble.
Okay, so you know, T.I.'s son got arrested, or has been in the news lately, and he went out and tried to defend his son and pretty much said, like, we all got some badass kids. Like,
no, he said, if you have one, it's cool, but if you have 3, more than one, you got one. And I'm gonna be honest with you, he's right. Because my son, he's not an angel, but he's a great kid. But my daughter, I have no control over. She does what the fuck she wants, and I try to stop her.
That's a house.
So it's like, that's what I'm saying. So it's like, you have those kids. But you got to understand something. His mother was older. His dad was older. They was probably getting money, traveling the world. Like, come on, man. Like, okay, so I got a question. I have a question for the media. Why are we giving a hard time to King and we're not celebrating Damani? Because Damani is a good kid out here rapping, trying to be like his father, not starting no trouble. We don't get no light on him, but we put the light on the bad one. So everybody, there's one in every family. My grandmother's, it was Uncle Paul. You didn't fuck with him. If somebody was out fighting the police, it was Uncle Paul.
but that's just how the world is.
That's what I'm saying.
General.
It's always gonna be one. The odds are against you. So that's how many kids does Tip got? He got
like 7, 8.
like 7. If he got
a good amount.
6, 1 out of 6 is good odds.
Right. If you got
if 1 out of 6, everybody in the Cosby's. 1 out of 6 is good odds. Him and Tiny did a great fucking job. And he's only 18.
Right. You just
Who the fuck is he going to be when he's 22? We don't know. So why are we talking early? We don't even know who he's going to be.
I miss when people didn't talk about people kids. Like, they let the kids be kids. But now they just, anything for clickbait. So Beyonce is under fire with the LGBTQ community for performing in Dubai. They kind of feel like she made the Renaissance album. Anyway, because I'm not doing this. The LGBTQ plus something. All right. Anyway, she's in trouble for performing in Dubai. They feel like that she shouldn't have performed over there because they don't respect that community and that what
What the fuck are we talking about? First of all, that album wasn't for just them. I'm a straight guy and I liked it. It wasn't just for them. Who the fuck said it? It didn't say none of the letters in it. How the fuck you gonna claim it?
They sure did. But why would you get mad like that? First of all, you're gonna tell any human, not just Beyonce, to turn down $24 million.
Oh, but they also told her that she's worth $500 million, so that's why she should have turned it down.
Right. They said, "Oh, you got so much money, you don't need this."
How you know I want to fuck my investments right now?
I don't care if I had
listen
$6
to
billion.
me. Listen to me. If there was a family out here that said, fuck the Daniels and everybody's last name, and they came to us and offered us $1 million, I'm going to go get that money. And I'm going to take the money back to the Daniels, and then we're going to send a big fuck you back to them. But I'm going to get that money. You asked me in a recent show, you said, what is your number one rule in business? What was my answer?
Don't fuck up the money.
Don't fuck up the money, y'all. Because when it stops flowing, shit gets hard.
So, do you think that fans have too much entitlement to the celebrities that they follow now?
Who gives a fuck? I mean, like, honestly, like, for every person that, first of all, okay, it's 8 billion people in the world. Okay, cool. To be a successful artist, you just need 100,000 to really fuck with you, right? To be a superstar, you just need 10 million. That means you still, anybody math in here that's like 0.08%? That you need of the world to fuck with you. So that means the other 99.2% out there who don't like me, I don't give a fuck. I fuck with these 10 million. So if you got a problem with me, then that's on you. Call it a day.
Do you think Beyonce should have like a performance just for the LGBTQ community?
Do you think Beyonce just to do a show where only black women are allowed? That sounds crazy, doesn't it?
I would love that.
That sounds crazy, doesn't it? That sounds crazy. That's my point. Why are we acknowledging that?
Oh, because they have the world on lock.
No. They don't have this world on lock. They don't have us on lock.
We could get canceled at any moment messing around with them. And I love y'all hard.
And guess what? For every time that they try to cancel you, there's someone who's tired of cancel culture that's going to come full speed to support you.
We're going to have to go get Boosie for backup. You don't play that.
They can't cancel. And I always say this, you can't cancel me if you're not my audience. How many niggas hated Trump? Like I
still don't know how you
I fucked with Trump, by the way. Trump was about that money, but niggas hated him. I didn't say that when he was the president. You know, niggas was pissed, right? Niggas hated Trump, right? Okay, cool. The nigga still became the president, right?
Sure did.
Okay, cool. What does that tell you? You
Money?
don't need everybody.
Oh.
You don't need everybody. You just
Money?
need your people. That's what that tells you.
Wait. Okay, so I guess because Trump was about his money, that was the thing that kind of made you be attracted to him.
Well, I fucked with Trump because Trump reminded me of hip hop.
Oh, you have to draw the dots, connect the dots for that one.
Okay, let me tell you why.
Anybody else seen that connection?
No, I could break it down why I like Trump. Okay, everything that society saw hip hop as, they saw Trump as, right? They frowned on him. They thought he was dumb. They thought he was ignorant. And what did he do? Did he try to please those people? Did hip hop ever try to become clean for the audience that didn't like him? Nope. What they kept doing? Being more, fuck the police. From niggas would like they was more niggas. That nigga Trump never apologized for none of this shit that he did. He got caught saying grab him by the pussy. Any other politician would have been like, I'm sorry, that was unfair. Trump said that's locker room talk. That's what men talk. And guess what every man said in their head? That is how we talk. That's what I'm saying. He stayed his ground. He never switched up. He stayed with his audience. And I can show you Facebook posts from 2 years before Trump won. And I was like, he gonna win. He gonna win. Because the same way when NWA By the way, NWA stands for niggas with attitude, right? Niggas with attitude. The same way people was trying to ban them, the NWA, and the police is like, y'all are not going to do this. And they was like, what we going to do? What the fuck we going to do? We going to give them NWA. Okay, that's what Trump says. The black people hate you. Well, who's the black people that don't? What we going to do? We going to come out here and we going to get this fucking money. And that's what he did. I'm attracted to real. I'm attracted to real. I'd rather know who you are. I always say this. This going to sound really, this probably going to be the most controversial thing I said. But I'd much rather share space with a fucking redneck, fucking red racist than I would with a blue, Democratic, white person that think because they voted for Obama, they ain't got problem with niggas.
At least you know what you're dealing with.
I'd rather deal with the ones, the blatant in my face, fuck you, nigga. I'd rather deal with that than it was like, I voted for Obama. Yeah. But they don't want you touching their daughter. I voted for Obama, but they're not going to give you that job. I'd much rather deal with the red ones because at least we know where you at and where I'm at, and we can go from there.
If you white and you say, I voted for Obama, that's the same as saying, oh, but I have a black friend. Like
Obama was a lot of their black friend.
That doesn't excuse your
Half
privilege or anything. Right.
Let's not forget, he's the king of beige.
Oh, I got some exciting news for you. I wonder if you know this already. I'm going to be mad because I thought I was breaking it to you. Jay-Z's performing at the Grammys this year.
Yep.
Oh,
I will be there.
What songs are you expecting him to do? Do you expect him to do anything? Because it's the Grammys, be more conservative. What are you expecting from his performance?
It's Hov. I don't give a fuck what he performed.
And he hasn't performed in a while. When's the last time he's been?
That's what I'm saying. I'm going to be right there and that motherfucker turned up.
You think he's going to throw out new music? I'm going to
open my motherfucker to like, nigga, you going to see it? He might show me on camera, nigga. Crazy.
Do not have a little mama moment in the
No. Shut the fuck up.
with Jay-Z. I do not need that in my life. He acted like he gonna come out with a Rockefeller chain. He was all like, yeah, they gonna put the camera on me. Yeah, because you gonna be on stage with them.
Y'all know, everybody in this room is black. Y'all know how it is when our shit come on. We be turned up. Like, that's my shit. Period. So yeah, there it is.
All right, what's 3 songs you want to see him perform though?
Well, obviously Empire State of Mind, because that's his biggest record he's ever did. Man, wouldn't it be beautiful if he performed the story of OJ at the Grammys?
Oh, wow, that would be amazing.
Ooh, story of, like, what? Listen, Jay-Z 444 album is incredible. Like, I would love that shit. Yeah, so I don't care. Like, Jay-Z is my favorite rapper of all time. So I don't give a fuck what he perform. I'm going to sing that shit word for word.
Okay, so King Von's, I'm going to say this word wrong, Posthumous album is reportedly in the works. How do you feel about the families of late artists putting out music after they pass?
Unfortunately, and this is not in just music, but the unfortunate part is most rappers are probably more likely to die than any other artists, but any artist's work is worth more after he's dead. Whether you're a painting artist, a rap artist, whatever artist, your music is your work is going to be worth more. So I'm just glad that he has enough records recorded that they could put out an album and all the profit goes to his family.
You know why I don't like it? Because, like, when Pop Smoke album came out, he had all these features, and I felt like y'all wouldn't have done that if he was still alive.
Yes, they would have.
When a few of them, but he had
But it goes back to what you said. But here's what it goes back to. We know he's not going to be able to make a third album. So if we was going to wait, sometimes you like somebody and you just feel like timing ain't right. Like, sometimes you like, yo, I fuck with you. Like, but it's a little too early, but when that time come, I'm right there. And he passed away, so now nobody has time. So now it's like, I got to get on now. So they did it.
And it's also like...
And 50 Cent executive producer, and he's a bully. So he was probably calling niggas like, hey, you told me you're going to do a record, right? Don't make me pull up on you. And niggas just like, all right, give him the record.
Oh, but you know what? I guess that's before I actually understood how music is made and everything that goes into it. I always thought, like, how do you know that that's how Pop Smoke would have wanted the sound or the feature?
It doesn't matter. He is dead. I hate to say it so unapologetically, but that album that he put out, that Steven Victor put out him, I'm assuming made Pop Smoke family enough money to be straight for a very long time. And to me, if you were dead, that's what you would want. Not Why is my artistic integrity not being considered in this? Nah, you want my family to be okay. That's how you rest in peace, knowing that your mom's and everybody's okay. They have kids, so his mom's okay. And guess what? Mom's is, I'm pretty sure, sitting right because of her son's royalties. So they did the right thing.
Okay. So one of the reasons why we even started the show or got into this was to kind of create content and get viral on the internet, right? So it just came out recently that TikTok has like a button, or they have like this back office that kind of controls who goes viral. How do you think that's going to affect what's going on in music and how we look at social media?
I think we all knew that. They picked and choose who they wanted to push. I just think that they got aired out by a next employee. Big fuck you.
How often do you think they choose black influencers to go? I was joking. But even though I'm joking, I'm kind of not joking. But because the person with the most followers on TikTok is a black guy. He doesn't get paid half as much as the fifth.
How do you know
because
that?
They release it. It is. What do you mean? How much do you get paid for an ad? Oh, I'll pay this black person with 50 million TikTok followers 10,000, but I'll give this white girl who does this nothing all day. I'll give her $1 million for the same exact thing with less followers.
I have a theory. Would you like to hear my theory?
Go ahead. Drop
my theory is that if you a nigga making that kind of money, you don't want nobody to fucking know anyway. So you tell a motherfucker how much you made this year. $20,000. I'm black. You know they don't pay me a lot. I'm sitting on something else. You know those lists. The information is given, right?
Mm-hmm. Like your net worth and all that good stuff.
That is voluntarily given to the people that post it. I don't want you to know. If you had 100 million, would you want somebody to know?
No, but I know somebody who's lying about their net worth. It sure say that they worth like $4 and they probably worth $10,000. But you know,
that's what I'm saying. But some people do that to market themselves to make it look bigger too. It's just. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I don't know.
But don't you think so? The way all right. So okay, this ties into it. So YouTube has. Hold on, I gotta get the exact number because YouTube has like 1 billion channels on it. Let's say 1 billion. The issue.
54 million.
I knew you knew the answer. So they have 54 million channels, right? So back in the day when we used to watch TV, there was, I think the Super Bowl only grossed like 18 million or 20 million viewers or something like that. So if I have a channel and I'm Kim Kardashian, now I could put out a photo that would touch more people on my IG page than paying for an ad at the Super Bowl. So my question is like, they're purposely not allowing people, their followers, to see. If I'm a fan of Kim Kardashian and I followed her, I'm not going to see her post now because y'all don't want her to be able to reach all of her followers.
I don't believe that.
There's no way Kim Kardashian posts and 100 million people see that post.
Yeah, but they probably stack it. 5 million this hour, 5 million that hour. Have you ever logged on Instagram and saw somebody posting it was 3 days late? Mm-hmm. You saw it. You probably didn't see it when they wanted you to see it, but you saw it.
I don't think it's going out like that. That gives too much power to consumers. That gives too much power to individuals, and that would break down large corporations.
We see who the conspiracy theorist is at this table.
Well, duh. You want to know about 9/11, but we're not going to go into that. I'll here it is right there. Yup, 50 million. You was right. So a little bit more than that, but I'll let you rock. There was a video, right? So I hate this because I go through this in the mall all the time. In Lenox, they always doing this. So it's the YouTubers that outside pranking people. And he was trying to do one of them pranks where he act like my luggage, that's my luggage. And he swung on him.
And no, the guy swung on him.
Yeah.
And had him by his hair.
Yeah. So who's wrong in that situation?
The fucking prankster. You don't know how my day going. Don't fuck with me today.
Yeah, I think that culture of like pranking people for social media. One of these YouTubers,
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm going to predict the future. One of these YouTubers is going to be murdered. And the person that murdered them is going to get off. And then they're going to create a law to ban pranks on people you don't know. I'm telling you right now, that one dude that walks up in the mall, walks up in Walmart, be like, hey, boy, hand me that. He going to walk up on the wrong nigga on the wrong day, and he going to be dead on arrival. Yeah. And I promise you, if that dude don't get out of jail, you know I don't protest, right?
Why you don't protest?
I just don't believe in protesting. You'll never see me outside with a sign. If that dude that murders him goes to jail, I will be in front of the jail with a sign every day saying free him.
That's the one protest you standing on.
That's the one, because imagine you had imagine you having a bad day and somebody comes up to you and says, hey boy, give me that right there, boy. And you got a gun on you.
Right. What would stop me from using this? I'm not going to think, oh, this is a YouTube prank.
I'm going to kill you. I've never killed anybody. I've never shot at anybody, but I will kill you if you come fucking with me talking about a boy and I'm fucking having a bad day. I will probably pistol whip you. I will probably warn you I have a gun on me. And if you say boy one more time, I'm going to take it that you want to hurt me and I'm going to defend myself. Hey boy, pop, 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 pop. Hey, look. I might kill a nigga like this. Pop, 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 pop. I told y'all didn't see what I just told him. Leave me the fuck alone. Crazy. I hate that, man. I hate that. I can't stand. I love pranks. I think it's funny, but I think some of them are like taking it too far. Like this dude is in LA, walks up to people, and he's like, "Hey, boy," he be like, and he walk up to people, mean mug, and he was like, "You check in? You got to check? You been checked, homie?" And dudes be like, "What? This is LA." Dudes be like, "What the fuck you talking?" And they be ready to jump him, and then he pull out a checkbook. No, I'm saying, you want to check?
Oh yeah, see that's
nigga, you deserve to die. You deserve to die. No. One same dude walks up to people and says, "Hey, you want to fade? What's up? You want to fade?" And then he pull out clippers. Hey man, you gonna fuck with the wrong person on the wrong day, and you gonna die.
Time out. Did you not manage Funny Marco, who used to be in Walmart pulling up on niggas, fake dropping shit on them? I almost beat Marco ass one time. So like, what makes his pranks different than the ones people doing outside?
Because Funny Marco will walk up to you and say a lyric prank. He will walk up to you and be like saying something crazy and then be like, "Oh, I'm on the phone." But Funny Marco ain't say nothing like, "Your mama dead," or "I'm gonna kill this nigga I'm standing next to." And if he did that, I would be right there like, "Hey, Marco, you gonna die."
Right then, but we don't want that to happen.
Bruh.
So, Complex names 21 Savage the best rapper of 2022. That was last year because we just getting into this year. Do you agree with that? What do you feel? What do you think are the qualifications to make someone the best rapper?
I don't know.
You don't know.
I fuck with 21. And that Spin About You is the shit on that album.
Is.
21 Savage is hard as fuck. So, you know, they got to spread it around, and it was his turn, and I'm happy he got it. Shout out to Meezy. Shout out to 21 and the whole motherfucking Slaughter gang. Them niggas are solid niggas. Now what? Tamira be trying to goddamn.
No, I really want to talk about Doja Cat and her looks that she be having going on. But, you know, I guess it's all fun and fashion. She recently
She's like a fucking dumbass.
Okay. I wasn't even going to talk about the red outfit. She came out dressed like a man with a mustache and all that weird stuff.
Listen, I think Doja Cat, see, this is the problem with our community. I think Doja Cat is the most talented artist in the last 5 years. Incredible. That doesn't negate sometimes you look like a dummy. It's just the truth. Some days, trust me, it was one day where I was getting dressed and I put on this shirt and I was like, I like a skunt in this motherfucker. I look dumb. Everyone's like, "No, it's drip. That's drip." Nah, there's feathers on this motherfucker. I'm not wearing this outside. And I didn't wear it. I'm just saying, that shit that she had on with the all red, that shit looked dumb. But guess what? When in Rome.
Do as the Romans do.
But if she walked down, she wouldn't walk down the street in Compton like that, though. She wouldn't, right?
I would hope
so.
not.
That's what I'm saying. She was at a fashion show. It was about, one of the laws of power is stand out at all costs. She stood out. Good for her.
Go girl.
So for me, but it looked dumb to me.
Yeah. Okay. Ain't no denying that one.
Shout out, by the way, her manager is my nigga. I love G. It's my bro. And I'll tell him if we were talking, hey, she looked dumb.
They doing what they supposed to do. Getting
and she got
going.
attention. Yeah. That's what it's about. Getting attention is a talent in today's market. So, and she got attention.
When I was in college,
you wore that suit?
I don't get the joke.
The red crystals?
Oh, no, shut up. I thought that was from a movie or something, and I didn't pick it. All right, so when I was in college, I took a class on censorship, and it was like, what should go on TV? What could be printed on ads? Like, when is going too far? Your favorite cartoon loves to do this. Tell everybody your favorite cartoon.
Family Guy.
Nope, say it louder. The people can hear you. Yeah, you know where I'm going with this.
Family Guy.
Yes, that sounds like the confident Ray we all love and know. So, Family Guy, and I personally don't think this, but Family Guy is under fire. Family Guy's
You have to watch the show. If you watch the show, you understand what they do. They make black jokes. They put the whole goal of the show is to push it too far.
Yeah, I agree. I think that Family Guy does a really good job at making fun of everybody, right?
Everybody.
Like nothing's off
limits. Nobody's off limits.
So I just think that, do you think that people should be less sensitive, or how should Family Guy, should they have not said that? What do you think?
Well, if you and I both are talking on the mic, the longer we do this, the more the odds are that one of us is going to say something that's going to offend somebody. Usually the person that gets offended is probably someone who's not a fan of the show. If you're a fan of Family Guy, you get it. If you're not, I understand why you think it's offensive. There is a scene in Family Guy where Peter, the father, the world is about to end. And the world is about to end. They think the comet is about to hit the world and the world's about to end. And Peter has black paint, and he says, I'm about to go to the black part. He said, I'm going to go paint myself black, go to the black part of town, and I'm going to yell the N-word. The world's about to die. I want to do this.
That's what Peter's dying.
No, he said, that's what I'm about to do. He comes back, and he says, with a crown on, he says, they respected me for doing it. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know that's all right. They respected me for doing it. That's Family Guy, bro. They're going to push the limit.
Yeah, Kiki.
They're going to push the limit. They have a gay baby on the show.
Oh, I forget.
The baby is gay.
Stewie is a little gay.
No, he's gay. He's gay with a UK accent. Like, bruh, they're gonna push it. It is incredible though. I love it. It's like, but it's for me though. It's my humor.
Yeah, and that's a big thing too. You gotta, what works for you works for you. Like everybody gotta stop trying to make everything work.
Curb Your Enthusiasm pushed the limit too. My favorite, the episode that I watched was when Larry, Crazy Eyes Killer, and Larry, Crazy Eyes Killer, comes to Larry's house. He's a rapper, and he's like, man, I thought you was my nigga, man. You was supposed to be my nigga. Larry's like, I'm your nigga. And he's a white guy. Like, it's like, to me, I like comedy that push the limits and say wild shit. To me, that's funny. Because I have a wild imagination, and I say crazy shit in my head.
I like dry humor. I like The Office and
Nah,
Parks and
I didn't watch The
Recreations.
Office.
I know, nobody does with me. Okay, so this is the last trending topic we got, and it's about one of your faves. Ye asked Paparazzi to stop filming him. He says that he should get a percentage of the money that they make off of selling his photos. Do you agree with that? How do you feel about it?
I think he's right. If someone comes in here right now, let me ask you a question. We are here filming the GAUDS show. Somebody come in that door right there, snap a quick photo, and then tomorrow we see on the AJC, he sold that photo for $100,000. Does anybody here feel some kind of way?
I need PC.
I need a piece of that shit, right? I'm in that picture. Don Vito, like, my head is right here. That's my head. We all want a piece. Exactly.
I got a cameo in that.
And you taking a picture of me and making money, I should get a piece of that money.
But why isn't that already a thing? How can you print somebody else's image without their permission?
Because I think it's a thing called free press.
Yeah, I think it's like, and if you in
Free
public
press.
places.
Oh, are you like public domain or you something like that? I mean, I don't know. I agree with Kanye. I'm just happy to see him level-headed, talking calmly. And you ever been to LA?
Yeah, I've been to LA.
You ever seen Paparazzi?
No, and that's why I don't think it's real. Unless it's by LAX.
Oh, no. Hang out outside of Craig's. You go
Wow.
right by Craig's. Paparazzi is out there capturing everything and everybody
Places
going
like
out.
that, yes, but you know paparazzi's going to be there.
Catch. You hang outside of Catch.
You know
Paparazzi's right there.
Paparazzi's going to be there. I'm not going with my sneaky link to Catch.
But it's not about just a sneaky link.
No, but I'm just saying, you know where paparazzi is going to be.
Hold
Like,
on, stop
they
for a
be
second.
acting
Can you
like...
stop? You have a sneaky link?
I don't have a sneaky link. But if I had
You
one,
just
I would
acknowledged him.
I wish I had a sneaky link. If anybody want to be my sneaky link, a girl from Harlem, but I don't have a sneaky link. But what I'm saying is that they be having these.
So hold on. So you want a sneaky link?
Wow.
You want a sneaky link?
I'm not in a place where I could like go into a full-fledged relationship, so I could do like a little sneaky something.
So you want a sneaky link?
Right. That is not the topic right now. The topic is.
Can I charge people to interview for the sneaky link and charge niggas? Shit. Can I make some money?
You know, I had an old job and we used to have to give out masks on the corner.
Can I charge a couple niggas to come? They come holler at me and I pick them.
If you could find me a good sneaky link, I would pay you for that one.
Can you stop? Let's do this. Stop real quick. Do me a favor. Well, hold on. Which camera is Tamira's?
I'm not looking
Tamira,
at it.
do me a favor.
I'm not looking
Look at that camera right there. Tell them what you want your sneaky link. Tell the qualification of a sneaky link.
Oh,
We want to know. Tell them the qualification of a sneaky link. I want to know. I'm curious.
Like in general.
No, look. Don't look at me. Look at the camera.
Is this my sneaky
Tell
link?
him what you sneaky link. What do you want from? What does the sneaky link have to qualify for you? I want to hear.
You got to be medium ugly.
You got mean and ugly.
No, medium ugly. Like, I don't like pretty boys. I don't really like all the way ugly. I need you to be right in between. Like, good features, though, in case we slip up and have a baby or something. I need some coins. I need you to intellectually
what are coins, though? How much
stimulate
coins?
me.
How much? Like, what's coins? Like, how much money does he have to have in the bank, and how much money does he have to make a year? Because what if he's making $100,000 a year, but he blowing that shit and he ain't got no money in the bank?
If he blowing it on me, that's not my problem.
No, but he's already blowing it. How much money? $100,000. $100,000 a year? $200,000 a year?
We can start there. Like, that's
$8,333 a month.
How much is your rent and your car note? Because I got to figure out if you got shoes in the budget for me.
They got $3,333.
We are going all the way off.
Talk to the camera. We listening.
All right. So, yeah, I saw coins, medium, ugly, intellectually stimulating, because I hate people that don't know how to hold conversations.
Wow.
And
Aaron, you in, nigga. Let's go. Aaron, you in.
I would like you to have a diverse food palette, because I like to go out to eat. And then just good morals. I like people that's family people. That's it.
Do you think that someone can be a sneaky link and be a family person? I don't think those things go together.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Yes, sir. I think Diddy's a very family-oriented man, but he has a million bitches all across the globe. Love that for him.
I don't think they're sneaky, though.
It is kind of sneaky. If you be watching what be going on, I be watching.
Okay.
But Diddy definitely got some sneaky sneaks.
So to everybody in the world, if you're looking for a sneaky link in the LA area,
DM Ray. Don't DM me.
You make over $150,000. My Cash App is $$ radar, RAYDAR. You have to send me a deposit, and then I'll connect you with him. The biggest deposit wins. I'm just telling y'all that right now.
Period.
I'm not going through the interview process. Let's go.
Wait, before we go, I just want to talk about this. Well, it's not dumb, but I don't like that chain that rapper spent the money on that's holding a cell phone. Like, I just feel like, when are we going to stop wanting to look like we have money and actually fucking have some money? Like,
probably has money.
Yeah, but do some shit with it besides walk around with a chain. Go rebuild your old neighborhood. His job is to be a
rapper and to be seen.
You could be seen without...
He was seen. He did the job.
Dumbass chain.
He did the job.
That's like when Uzi put that thing and he lost it.
He did the job. See how you talking about it?
Well, if y'all want to waste the money...
If you don't want to see something be acknowledged, don't acknowledge it.
Do you think rappers still need jewelry to stand out to be considered to look like rappers?
Drake, Kendrick, J. Cole, 21 don't wear jewelry. He just got best rapper. So the answer is no.
That's because they're already established. But Drake was the same one. I wear every single chain, even when I'm in the house.
That was 10 years ago.
I just said because they're established already.
He was a superstar then.
And he was wearing every single chain, even when he was in the house. So
rap is about saying ignorant shit at times. Don't forget, Special Ed said, every other month I got a brand new car. Like, rap is about lying.
Yes, because LL Cool J, nobody called him Big Ellie, but he still went around saying that, and that's why rap lyrics should not be used in court.
Okay.
Agreed. All right, anyway, so that's a wrap for us. We're going to be in Cali February 3rd and 4th.
We're gonna be.
He's gonna be there February. He got different dates than us little people, so he's gonna be there for a while. But we'll definitely be there February 3rd and 4th. So make sure if you guys do wanna.
Me and Don Vito gonna be running through LA streets February 1st, right? Don Vito, Aaron. Okay, we run through the streets.
My birthday's February 4th, so if y'all in Cali,
Aquarius.
yes, whoop whoop, it's our time. I'm messing this whole thing up, but. We are going to be in Cali. Make sure you look out for our show. So we'll have some special guests that are going to be West Coast based. So we'll have a little different conversation.
It'll be a different set.
Yeah, it'll be a different set. We'll have some new interesting
might have some
people.
Palm trees in the background.
Definitely need a palm tree. But make sure you guys are subscribed, liked, and following us on all things. You want to keep up with all our content, visit our website, www.thegaudshow.com.
We out.